So we're going to go over how to do permutations and combinations on a TI-30XS calculator. We're going to go over what are those steps that you need to do in order to solve those types of problems. So to start, we're going to go over and do some little bit of reminders. So remember, a permutation means that the order matters. That means you're trying to figure out first, second, third, 1, 2, 3, the order that you're choosing people. Order has to matter for to do a permutation. Now, if you don't have a calculator and you need to calculate it by hand, the formula for a permutation is NPR equals n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, where n, remember, is the total number that you're choosing from, and r is how many you're choosing out of that total. On the other hand, now we also have a combination. A combination, remember, order does not matter. So it doesn't matter if you're doing first, second, third. You just want a certain amount of an item. So the formula, if you're doing it by hand, is NCR equals n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r factorial. Now we're not going to do these by hand. We're going to learn how to do these on a TI-30XS calculator. So let's go ahead and start and do some. We're going to do some permutations first and then some combinations. So we're going to solve some. So the first one here we have is 5p3. So if I go to the TI-30XS calculator, I'm going to first type that first number, 5. Now to get the permutation, we're going to click on this PRB button, which is in between log and data on the second row. So we're going to click PRB. It's currently in red there on the screen, so you can see where it's at. And we're doing a permutation, so we want that first one, and the first one's already highlighted for us. So we can go ahead and click enter, and we're doing 5p3. So now we can type a 3, so it says 5p3, and hit enter, and it tells us that our answer is 60. So that means 5p3 is 60. So those steps that we went through, just to help you out, is we type in the number, then we click on PRB, and then we're doing answer choice. We're doing choice number 1, NPR, type in the second number, and then hit enter. So if we do the second one here, we have 7p2. So if I go back to the calculator, 7, then PRB, enter because I'm doing a permutation, 2 because I'm doing 7p2, and then enter, and I get 42. So 7p2 is 42. And then lastly, we're going to do 3p3 for the permutation. So again, type in that first number of 3, then go to PRB. We're doing a permutation, so we want the first one, enter, and then we're going to type in that second number of 3, so 3p3, enter, and we get 6. So 3p3 is 6. So that's how you do a permutation. Now a combination is the same way. The only difference is instead of choosing answer choice 1 for NPR, when we do a combination, we just do answer choice 2 of NCR. So when we go to a combination here for those steps, we're going to still type in that number first, then still click on PRB, but this time we're going to go to option choice 2 and click on NCR, type in our second number, and then hit enter. So if we do our first one here, 5C3, we're going to type in the 5, then go to PRB, go down to the second choice and hit enter, 3, enter, and we get 10. So that means 5C3 is 10. Now if we do 7C2, we're going to type in the 7, then we're going to go to the PRB button, then we want combinations, so we need to go down to number 2, hit enter, and we have 7C2, so we're going to type in the 2 and hit enter, and we get 21. So 7C2 is 21. And then the final one there is 3C3. So we're going to type in the 3, then go to PRB, then go down to NCR, hit enter, and then the second 3, so it says NC3 just like on the paper, hit enter, and we get 1. So that's how you do combinations and permutations on the TI-30XS calculator.